What's happening, everybody? I am the Reverend Raff, joined once again by my good friend Kyle, aka the Beer Buddy.
What's going on, everybody?
We are the two dudes who talk music, and we are back for you today with another reaction video, but it is more than that today. It is more than that today, because today we have not one, not two, but three massive reaction videos for you guys. That's right, it is Mega Monday. Screw doing it in After Effects, I'll do it in live. But yes, we have three reaction videos out today, so if this is the first one that you're watching, I'm not sure exactly what order they're going to come out in, but in total there will be three, so keep an eye on the channel, maybe go and check it out, see if the other ones are already out. If they're not, they'll be out soon. If they are out, go and watch them after you watch this one. But we have for you right now the latest song from Babymetal. They've just dropped this one a few days ago. It is featuring Poppy. This is off their new album. Babymetal's got a new album coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. This is awesome. It's good days. It's good days. They absolutely killed it at Knotfest. I'm stoked for more music from this group. I don't care what the haters say. If you're a hater, you just don't fucking understand. You just don't get it. No. I understand if it's not for you. I understand if it's not for you, that's fine. But like, if you're gonna hate on it and say that it's not metal or this, whatever, like, go on, go away. I would
How many
never tell
shows
anyone.
have you sold out?
I would never tell anyone not to watch one of our videos. But honestly, if you're a Babymetal hater, this one isn't gonna be for you.
Yeah. No, anyway. I can't wait. Poppy in it too. Like, dude.
Yep,
dude, and especially after the recent run, what was that live show that Poppy did on Jimmy Kimmel and everyone spewed about?
Yeah. It was like Poppy with I don't know, Knocked Loose or whatever it was.
Yeah. But, and we've done another reaction of Poppy before. If you haven't seen that one, go check that out.
It's all tied together. It's all tied together. But anyway, here we go. We're gonna jump in. This is Babymetal featuring Poppy with "From Me to You." Very bouncy.
Oh, yeah.
And you're scared 'cause you're running for cover, but you might be ready for. And if the demons know you're scared to death, then they will find you where you are. Is there a virus infecting your system? Have the class of the network.
In English too, they don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Pause before we go into the chorus there. What's your initial thoughts?
Dude, these lot can do no wrong at the moment. It's just as far as I'm concerned, they have officially hit their flow state where everything is just here. It's just, to be fair, every single one of their albums is good. They to me, they don't have a bad album, but it's just turned up. And her English is so clear now.
Yeah. That's the thing. I was going to say, like, they've sung in English before in certain things, but this is like, it's singing, so like the whole song in English so far for her is like, that's different. That's not something that they normally do. And yeah, you're right. It's very clear. Her enunciation's really good. Like, that's incredible. Like, I'm stoked at, the energy and the very kind of like, techno energy kind of thing they're bringing there with it.
Cyberpunkish kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm really digging this so far. It's very upbeat, I think. I'm curious. I think I'm going to make a little prediction here. I think a little bit later we're going to get a nice fat breakdown of some kind. Of course.
Yeah.
With Poppy like really cutting loose on it. But I like the sort of interwoven nature of what they've done. Like we talked about this before. We much prefer where there's like a feature. We much prefer like the duet format or the collaboration format than like, it's just someone doing like this section of the song is all they're doing, I'm excited though. Let's keep going.
I can't wait to see what Poppy's going to do a bit more at it. Oh, yeah.
I'm so bored, I don't care if it's a consequence, so I'll come find you where you are. Instead of saying if I wish for destruction, instead of call that I can make. For the red, the crimson, all the faces in my way. And it goes from me to you.
Oh.
You can shoot me, but you ain't no standing chance. What's inspiration inside?
Oh,
was that a-
fuck off.
Was that a breakdown as a pre-chorus? Is that what?
That was insane.
Oh my
That was
god!
so cool.
I need to hang on.
Just the slight call and response. I love call and response.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just it's just
It's very underutilized. It's great.
it
And
is.
you know, the call and response thing, like it has such a history in, you know, like music in general. Great music has utilized call and response for the longest time, but it's something that a lot of people don't think about in metal that much. Like if you have a guitar solo where there's two soloists and they're sort of like a little bit over here, a little bit over here, a little bit over here, a little bit over, that's a call and response. If you
Yes.
have like another great example, you could look at the Cemetery Gates by Pantera, where it's like Dimebag does the fucking like, you know, wee, and then
Yeah,
Phil
the
does
big
the
bomb.
gay. Like
Yes.
that's almost a call and response. It's the it's so woven into music that, you know, anything that's got like that's described like twin guitar attack, where you've got two guitars really interweaving and playing off each other like that. It often involves a lot of call and response. So it's something that is not as it's not spotted as much by the layperson as a lot of other things, but it's a really clever way to just make your songs more interesting. Find a way to include some of that. Obviously, if you're doing it in every song or if you're doing it the same way every time, it's going to be repetitive and boring. But there is, you know, the way it's being used here and the back and forth we're getting is just great. It feels like a conversation in some ways, which I think is helping with the dialogue of the song. But I want to get that like pre-chorus breakdown or whatever the hell it is again, because that was unexpected. I really didn't think that was where it was going to go there. Like, let's
insane.
Where you are. Instead of saying if I wish for destruction, instead of call that I can make. And I have all the red, the crimson, all the faces in my way. And it goes from me to you. Hiding them from your mouth. You can show me, but you ain't no standing chance. What's inspiration inside me? Keep me to talking. Keep me to talking. Maybe now we can kill the enemy. Don't tell me kibishi. Can't tell me that you're wrong. Carry on like a part of me to you. 闇を抜け光と共に
okay. Back to some Japanese here. Okay,
Yeah.
it's about to explode. It's about to go big.
You're doing this wrong, 'cause at the end of the promise,
Oh,
I can't rest till you're fucking reckless. Is this the intention? Is being justified? How trendy it is you rest with your lies. Rest with your lies. Inside.
okay. Just, I kind of don't have a lot of words right now for that.
It's just
Like that's the guitar solo like woven in quietly underneath was a really nice touch there, I thought.
oh. That was such a big that slammed you in the face. Like that was they kicked the door in. They just gave Poppy all the room to start that off in that breakdown, and they just kicked the door in.
Yeah, yeah. And like going
It just-
film clip wise, going to this real like having Poppy sort of rise up like this big beast kind of behind, almost like something out of Doom, you know?
Yeah.
It's just really cool. Whoever did this film clip, by the way, like incredible job. Absolutely insane job on the film clip. Like, yes, okay, it's very obviously CGI, but it's obviously CGI in a way that's meant to look like that. They haven't tried to make it look realistic. It's meant to be that, like you said, that kind of cyberpunk environment
Yeah.
earlier, that like hyper realistic, over the top sort of cyber fantasy sort of thing,
Yeah.
which is
And I mean,
great.
to be fair, that's not cheap. That,
No.
that CGI is not cheap. That is some really good CGI.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%.
Just not like, and look, oh, okay. I'm gonna make one criticism of Babymetal.
Okay.
Geez, I'd like to see the band a bit more.
Yeah,
And
I
do you know, like I get what they're trying to do here. I get it. But geez, those musicians, man, the people behind the three ladies is just the writing, the fact that they've remained so consistent for so long. I want to know, are they the same members? Like, there's so much I want to know now that goes on behind the ladies.
yeah. So I look, this could be out of date information. Please,
Okay,
if
okay.
correct me if I'm wrong, people. In the
Yeah,
comments,
let us know
please.
in the comments.
My understanding is that there's like one or two people that are sort of like the key band members that do the bulk of like the writing and composition and everything, and most of the rest of the band is like studio people or just like touring people. I could be wrong.
Session musos.
I could be wrong, please. If I am wrong,
Okay.
and there's like a consistent backing band that's like right, that they all kind of write and everything like that, please correct me. But that's, I'm sure I've read that somewhere before. But I mean,
so much credit
agree,
needs to go to
but
the rest of the people, man. Like,
Yeah,
it's nothing. They get all like, and admittedly, kudos to the writers that do it for not the fame and glory, but purely for the music. I think by remaining that detached from being on like a figurehead on the stage with making such good music, my ego would not let me fucking do that.
Well, I think for an act like this, that's the best way to do it. It's the best way to do it and to make it work. It's like you have to have the focus on, because you have to remember, like, Babymetal is taking a lot from like the pop idol sort of scene and that sort of sentiment, and
J-pop metal, essentially.
which is like when the focus is on the girls singing at the front. Like that's the focus. That's what it's about. So I feel like
that's
it's
why
borrowing that element
the dances
from it.
and the choreography comes into play as well.
But I think that's I think that's also where they're coming from with like the band doesn't. Not say the band doesn't matter in that sense, but it's like who the band is less relevant than the fact that the band is there, you know? But I mean, I agree. I would love to see more from the actual band, more of the actual band, the backing band themselves. I think they deserve to get a bit more hot spotlight on them, but maybe they're just like, no, we're just doing our jobs. Like they're the girls are the focus, let them be the thing, you know?
Kudos to their self-control. My face would be all over this stuff.
All right, let's get that breakdown again, because I really enjoyed where that went. It didn't outstay its welcome either, I don't think, which is something else I liked. But let's see.
Well, essentially,
Sorry,
they threw a second. They've thrown a second one in there.
Well, it was like a little teaser breakdown, like before the chorus there before. But let's see. Let's.
Maybe now we can kill the enemy. とても厳しい Start up the back your wall. Carry on like a bomb over me to you. 闇を抜け光と共に終わりを告げた時僕はただ絶望をさまようのさ You're doing this wrong, 'cause at the end of the promise, so look at you. I can't rest till you're fucking worthless. Is this good intention? It's been justified. How trendy it is you rest with your lies. Rest with your lies. Stay inside me. Give me to talk it. Give me to talk it. What's this rage?
Oh, a key change.
Oh, just open it up. Okay.
Key change.
Theory time.
Very nice.
That keychain was amazing. That whole song was amazing. I don't know. Okay. Aside the fact
Yep.
that it's those purist metalheads or whatever they are, whatever those gatekeepers that just say that it's not metal. It's so heavy. You cannot tell me it's not heavy enough.
Like that. Well, because that was like a combined breakdown solo section in the back there. Like that's pretty hectic. I gotta say. Like I can't. They've somehow made a way to combine breakdown and solo together. Beautiful. Really nicely done. I mean, well, I wouldn't say necessarily solo. It was a breakdown, but it had that lead part layered in there.
Nice
Maybe
little
it's probably
lick.
a better description
Yeah.
of it than a solo. But because by definition, a guitar solo would be just the guitar. But the lead part, I guess you could say, layered in there was really, really nice. That key change was perfect. I don't know if you picked it up there. I didn't notice it in the earlier choruses, but once we went to the key change, I noticed, and I wonder if that was an intentional choice to put it just in the key change part. There's a little bit of auto-tune style effect. So it was not done to fix the singing. It was done as an effect to get that like auto-tuney effect on there. Did you catch that or not? It was some of the clean
That was
vocals there.
just after you're talking about just after the key change where it's sort of
Just a little
yeah,
bit,
I
of, just
noticed
a little
that.
bit of the clean singing there. Just not like fully up front with it. It was still being sung
No.
properly up front, but there was
No.
some backing vocals. I feel like had that on there.
It was almost like they layered it just that little bit extra on the other two vocalists just to give it that little static robotic sound.
Yeah, as like an
It was
intentional,
real yeah.
as a very conscious thing on there. Goddamn though, like
What do you yeah. They're
Unbelievable.
awesome. Man, call me crazy. Could Baby
crazy.
Metal be setting themselves? could they be setting themselves up to maybe start their own sort of festival with doing all these features? Because I'll tell you what, if they got every single band that they've done a feature with to play through the day, and then they just played every single song in their set that they've done with all the bands, that would be pretty awesome.
it would be. I mean, it'd be pretty crazy to pull it off.
It would be,
I feel,
but
like,
I've seen crazier shit being done.
look, I feel like given what I've seen them do at Knotfest and the way they handled the features and the collaborations and the duets and stuff, they don't need to do that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They don't. They
Because
would- they just
like
have them
Electric
there with-
Callboy did the same thing and had him on the screen and
Exactly,
stuff. So
and
and it felt
And they did their Tom Morello track as well at Knotfest, and they just
Okay,
had
okay.
him just up on the screen for it and everything there. So I think
nice.
I think that's just how they handle these things, I don't think they need to. I mean, look, hey, I agree. It'd be pretty cool if they did that.
Oh, it'd be
if
so
they did
awesome.
That, had it all live there. But I think I feel like that it's not something they need to do to have all the collaborations there.
No.
But, I mean, that was
No, but
wild.
I'll
I'm so
pay
keen
to
for the
see.
album. I'm so keen for this album. I'm really curious to see what they do with Slaughter to Prevail and how they sort of mesh that together.
Yeah. See, that one I'm interested. Will it just be Alex Terrible, or would it be just the girls going onto a Slaughter to Prevail track and doing stuff with that?
Yeah. I'm
Because it could work either way.
Really, really curious to see how that pans out. So, hey, if they drop a film clip for that one or whatever, maybe we'll do a reaction and check that one out when it comes out. That'll be pretty fun. But look, let us know what you guys think about this new song and the album. Are you excited for the rest of the album?
Yeah.
Are you keen to see what else they've checked out? As we said, like if we've gotten any of the history of the band wrong that we've talked about there, please correct us in the comments. We love hearing from you guys. Have you seen Babymetal live? What did you think? Just all sorts of stuff. Just get in the comments, man. Let's have these discussions. Let's talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
If you like this video, give it a like. If you didn't, downvote the shit out of it. I have been Raff. He has been the beer buddy Kyle. That was Babymetal featuring Poppy with From Me to You. You guys are absolutely amazing. Look after each other, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We really hope you had a good time. If you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell down there. It helps the channel grow. We are still a fairly young channel and we like to try and grow our audience all over the world. We do also, for those of you who are interested, have a Patreon. It's just a couple of bucks a month. At the moment, you get all the videos early and ad-free, but we are working on ways to increase the value of that and make it a bit more enticing. So don't forget to keep an eye out and check back on what's going on over there. Other than that, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.